I'm Raquel Rinaldi from the entertainment section of the Sexton newspaper, and today we have Schaumburg alum. Her name is Jeni, and she's from Phosphene, a new band. Hi. So can you tell us a little bit about your experience here at Schaumburg High when you were here?
Oh my gosh. Yes. What do you want to know about my experience?
What were you like? Like, what sports were you into? Like,
okay, yeah. I was all over the place. I did the entertainment of the newspaper as well, so kudos. I was in choir. I was in the Choraliers. I did cheerleading. Ended up becoming the captain of the cheerleading squad. I was in culture club and Spanish club. I don't know how much more. I was in so many random things. I really liked it. I was very school spirited. I liked the school. I don't know how things are now, but I know they did a lot of like fun, like dress up days, and I would always be the one that you can guarantee was going to dress up.
Like for homecoming and things like
yes.
that. Oh, okay.
Like dress like your favorite celebrity or whatever. Like I was always kind of the crazy dressed up one. Some teachers nicknamed me Vegas because of things like that.
Oh,
but
that's okay. So what teachers do you remember like had a big impact on you? Or?
Oh, jeez. You know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna say it. So Mr. Micheletto was definitely one of them. He was my English teacher for American Studies, and I learned actually a lot from that class. And I was really actually happy because it came back around, because The Great Gatsby came out and we did that book, and I like remembered all of my high school moments came back watching that movie. So I had my little moment. And I learned a lot about actually like people that I still follow, like Hemingway and stuff. There was actually a lot of influence, honestly, that I got from taking that. That was one of my favorite classes. I learned a lot, especially being a singer and writing a lot of like lyrics and stuff. I like to like educate myself and read. I'm not really into nonfiction, so I don't know. I guess I just always catered to like fiction being the way of authors being able to tell you what they want to tell you, but they can't, so they make it fiction, but it really has truth to it.
Right.
So it's stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other teachers that I really, really liked. Oh gosh, there were so many teachers. I'm so on the spot right now. Who did I bring up earlier? The activities director, Mrs. Bullen. I really liked Miss Bullen because Miss Bullen supported like the athletic a lot. Like I know there was a lot of issues when I went to high school here with just stupid things like gossip and stuff, and she would always like have our backs. So I actually got to know her in a different light than most people get to know her. So she was really cool. Tim McGlynn, which no longer, I don't think he's a teacher anymore. I think he retired. He is my choir teacher. I loved him. He was awesome.
So what do you think is your favorite band now, or like band that influenced you as you were trying to go into that?
Good question. Okay, so I'm all over the board here too. 30 Seconds to Mars would be the band that I look up to the most as far as their success and what they represent. Same with like Avenged Sevenfold. I'm a huge fan of them. I've always been a fan of him. I actually have a him tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of a big tattoo, so it's like people that don't know him wouldn't know it, but his heartogram's on it. Basically, I liked the bands that, all three of those bands are bands that create these, like, this is going to sound so wrong, but it's okay. These, like, cults fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, such a terrible way to say it, but, like, these fans that, like, create their own family within the fanship. So, like, I mean, if you go and look up Avenged Sevenfold, even on Facebook, like, you're going to find probably, like, billions of different groups, and there's like thousands of people in these groups, and they're talking about the band, but they're also talking about themselves and their lives, and they like connect with other fans, and it's just this really cool like community. I guess is the better way to say it.
Like A7X has like saved so many people's lives.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like people relate, and like when you go to the concerts, like people are like crying singing their music. It's just so passionate. So I mean that's kind of where I'm trying to go with our band, is like that kind of realm where we get to the level where we're like one-on-one with our fans, and we actually connect them in our music videos and do crazy things like that. So, yeah, I say that'd probably be where I'm at.
What central theme do you think all of your lyrics are surround? Like what do you think you like to write the most about?
Okay, so if you would have asked me this a year ago, it would have been a typical girl answer, and it would have been relationships.
Right.
Because I'm a girl. But as our band started to grow, I kind of wanted to touch on like deeper topics. This new album has a lot. I don't even know if there's a romantic song on there. Honestly, I don't think there is. It's more about the lack of humanity. I guess it's a call out on the lack of humanity in the world. There's a song that's like anti-suicide song. That's kind of like discussing like basically holding on and not giving up even though you feel like you're at your end. There's a song about domestic violence. Then there's songs about just like, you know, seeing that this world is like going to crap. I don't know, can I say crap? Okay. I'm like trying to edit myself. And that like, you know, you should speak out and have an opinion and, you know, try to like revolt. And that's our new song Riot is about that. It's about basically starting a big mass riot. It's probably not a good thing.
No, that's great. What's something that not a lot of people know about you? Or like would be surprising?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe that I have a Grim Reaper tattoo. I guess not everybody knows that my dad died. That's kind of like a pivotal thing, I think.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it happens, I guess. But I think that's kind of important because that is what drives me the most. I live my life by this like thing that they tell you not to. So this is probably bad for high school because they tell you to like make plans and have goals and think about your future. And I'm very much like, if I don't like a situation, I'm done. Like, I'm gone. I'm not going to stay in it. Life's too short. I guess that's what I learned from it. He died of a heart attack, so it was like really sudden. So I guess I just feel like if I die tomorrow, is it going to matter if, you know, I was a straight A student or a C+ student? Probably not. I know this is so bad.
This is
I'm sorry. But still study and do your homework. It's still helpful. You get in good colleges that way. But you know what I mean? So I guess that's kind of important because that's how I live my life.
No, that's good.
That's why it works with the band, because I live my life like that. Good. You know, just go with it.
So this is just like a question for me because I personally love tattoos. Do you have any and like what do you have and everything?
Okay, so I have a lot. This is the nicest one I have, the girliest one I have, and it is a Libra symbol. And I know it's cliche because everybody does zodiac, but I'm very into my zodiac. I'm very much a Libra, like 100%. So that's my girly tattoo. I have a tattoo basically like underneath my heart right here. It's words and it says, "This too shall pass," for heartbreak. I have a Shakespeare quote like right here. It's "If music be the food of love, play on." It's music and it has a treble clef by it, and then I have a bass clef on this side, and then I have a Beatles quote, "In the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make." And then I have, this is going to sound so bad, this is going to be bad, I have a Grim Reaper on this side. And it says underneath like his scythe, it says "Love survives," and he's holding like that's where the hymn symbol is, because it's a heart. Meaning like, you know, no matter what, if you love somebody, like death can't take them away from you, they'll still be around. What else do I have? This is another bad one. I have on this side an angel and like a demon kind of like intertwined, like they're wrapped around each other. Yes. I'm very much into like opposites and things that aren't supposed to working out, and the balance of like, not like good and evil, but good and evil, light and dark, just that you always need that opposite to kind of keep things. So like everything can't be good. You can't have a perfect world, you know. I think that's it.
So getting personal, is there any boy in the picture?
Yes.
What's his name?
Andrew.
Andrew, and how long have you been together?
5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. We met doing music.
Oh.
He's a drummer.
Really?
Yes. And we actually played together a couple times, and then well, you know what, this is okay because this isn't like huge, but he's actually the drummer of our band.
Oh!
So we decided we were going to do the band together. I know that's like, I don't like telling people that because people are like, oh my gosh, that's going to be drama, but it's really not, because you just decide what you're going to do. Yeah. Oh, in that? Okay, go ahead. He's 67. He looks so short in this picture.
Oh.
Time out. Because he is the shortest one in our band. He's going to hate me for saying that, so we'll just pretend like I didn't say that.
He's cute.
Yes, thank you. But the photographer in the photo decided to put him in the back, which you don't put the shortest person in the back because they look even shorter. So he looks like a midget in this picture. It's really funny.
No,
he's not that
he's
short.
Still got it down. He's good.
But yeah, thank you. Like live, we don't really talk about it because I don't want like girls to feel intimidated that they can't like him because they're a singer. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We don't really talk about it like that. And you don't really have to.
Right.
And it, honestly, as much as people think that's strange, a lot of bigger bands are actually dating, but you don't usually know that. They talk about that they're married or whatever, but they don't talk about who they're married to, and usually it's actually somebody in the band. Makes it easier because when you're touring and stuff, not all boyfriends understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, we go on tour a lot, so I wouldn't have a lot of time unless they wanted to tour with me, which means they wouldn't be able to have their life, which isn't really fair to the relationship. So it makes it easier when we have to tour together. And it makes it hard when we're going to yell at each other and have to play a show together, but works it out. It works out. It gives a little bit more passion to my lyrics sometimes. Yes. So we are in AP Magazine this month. I don't know if you guys read that, but they do sell it at all the Targets, Hot Topics, and Barnes & Nobles. So if you open up to page 67, you'll see our feature. And it's in support of our new album that is coming out in March. So we have a teaser up that we just released this week. We're really proud of our fans. We got like 100 shares on it. We released it like 3 days ago. And it's like a 39-second trailer. It's just a touch of one of our songs. So we're happy that everybody's liking the stuff. That song that the trailer's made is going to be released on the 9th of February. And then every Monday, from that Monday on, we're going to release another song from the album just for people to hear them.
Okay.
Until St. Patrick's Day when the CD is going to be official and out.
Great.
So it's pretty cool. And then, I don't know if you guys listen to Fuel or if you know Fuel, they sing the song Hemorrhage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We are doing an acoustic show with the lead singer. He's also doing an acoustic on Valentine's Day. And that's at this place called Route 20 Outhouse. It's like an hour away. It's Wisconsin, but like the border of Illinois.
So is that an 18-plus show, or can anybody go?
I'm pretty sure it's 18. I'm pretty sure it's actually anybody.
Yeah.
You can double check online, but I'm almost positive it's all ages. And then we're doing a Comic-Con in Indiana.
Really?
Yeah, we're headlining it, which is crazy fun because we're all kind of crazy nerds.
Really? That's awesome.
Like that kind of stuff. So that's going to be fun. That is on the 21st of February. And then we are going to be basically touring all year. Our CD release show is at Brar House. That's in Lombard. And then we do House of Blues again, and we're going to be in and out of like Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin. So we'll be all over the place. You guys will hopefully hear more about us. I know AP is going to be representing us a lot more now too because they're in support of our album. So yeah, you'll be able to find us just on Twitter. I know you mentioned the Twitter. It's Phosphene Band. And then on, if you don't want to memorize like all of our social medias, because I know it's hard, you just got to remember rubyoureyes.com. And that is our website with all of our social medias on it. The reason why it's rubyoureyes.com is because our band name's Phosphene, and it's when you rub your eyes and see stars.
Oh.
So it actually has like a fun meaning. A lot of people don't know there's a word for that, so it's kind of fun. Yeah.
How your band started and just how it's been going lately.
Yeah, so after I graduated high school, I wasn't actually in the choir, so I've always been singing. I decided I was going to start a band. So I joined a couple different bands, just basically Craigslisting bands and joining them and trying it out and dabbling. And I finally found a band all the way in Kankakee that I got along with. And we did a lot of touring together, and finally, you know, I just wanted more. I wanted to do big tours. I wanted to be on, like, I used to go to Warped Tour all the time. I wanted to be those kinds of bands, and not everybody in the band felt that way. So I left, and I contacted some of the bands that we had played with, some of the members. There was like 3 different bands. I took a guitarist from one, a drummer from another, and
they just left their band.
They did. I told them they knew like how I was and how they wanted the same thing out of their music career. They wanted to like make a career out of it, not just be a garage band.
Right.
So so they said, okay, fine, let's do it, and we started in the basement of my house. with really crappy gear, writing music, and eventually we started saving. We got more into the music. More people started backing us. So we upgraded our equipment. We moved into a really nice practice space that's basically like paying for an apartment for your gear. But it's way different. It's soundproof and it's higher tech stuff that you play off of. So when you hear yourself back, it's like just like a venue hearing yourself back. So it's really nice, the monitoring system and everything. So we started doing that, and we started really writing harder, getting our CD done. We got 10 songs written that year. That was in basically the end of 2013 is when we started writing, up until January 2014 when we finished this album, which is Any Last Words. It's 10 songs long. We're really happy with it. And then as soon as we got the CDs out, we did a CD release show at House of Blues. And we also did a Lollapalooza after party at Hard Rock.
Oh, wow.
In Chicago. So both of those were really nice. They were a great exposure for us. And then we kept going from there. We're like, let's not stop. Let's keep going. And so we got accepted to open up for Lacuna Coil, I Set to Kill, and Sick Puppies for Revolver Magazine's Hardest Chicks at Hard Rock tour. So we did that, and then we went to Pennsylvania, and we did a music conference where they asked us to play 2 different venues to just kind of support the conference. So we did that. We met a lot of really high execs there. We met this guy that runs a really big website that ended up being a contact that helped later. And then we kept touring. We went to South by Southwest in Texas. We went to Denver, Oklahoma, Kansas, all over. And then we finally got back home. And we decided we did what we needed to do with the album. We took it as far as it could go. I mean, it's still out there and it's still doing a great job, but we wanted to actually sit down and write songs now that took longer to write and not do the first songs that we wrote.
And then I have one last question. What's your signature look like when you're on stage and like when you're touring and when you're Jeni Lee?
Thank you. Steampunk.
Really?
Yeah, corsets and bustle skirts and comet boots and fishnets and crazy hairstyles. There you go. We're a cross between steampunk and post-apocalyptic.
Really?
So like Resident Evil Tomb Raider type things. So like I have like I don't even know how to explain what these things are. Like holsters without gun holsters on it, so they like strap and they like connect, but there's no guns or holsters there.
Like League of Legends.
Like yeah, like snap things. Yeah, exactly. And then like legging snap things too, like for like holsters.
Yeah.
And, so it's kind of fun. I mean, we even have we're kind of crazy because we're doing the whole riot thing. We have like riot gear, like helmets, and I have like the World War II. Like aviator hats. It's crazy. Goggles and everything, but it's fun. That's our thing.
Thank you so much for all this. Like, I'm so excited.
No, thank you guys. It's nice to be back at school. Surprisingly.
Well, I'm definitely going to come see you. I hope you guys come see her as well at Warped Tour or whatever she's going to do and her tours and everything. So,
yes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.